So we've reached the end of congressional recess, and our Republican representatives have given us tons of excuses why they can't, won't, or will never, ever hold town hall. In Staten Island and South Brooklyn, Congressional Representative Dan Donovan is refusing to hold a town hall for over 700,000 of his constituents. This week, his Staten Island District Director, Patrick Ryan, told a crowd of over 200 people rallying at their Brooklyn office that the Congress member will, quote, never hold a town hall. Now, if you don't know Donovan, he's that guy who, in his failed 2010 New York Attorney General campaign, solicited 5-figure checks from banks, hedge funds, and the rest of the gang that gutted America and got away with it. He's also the guy that oversaw the Eric Garner grand jury case. He is the guy that an appellate court judge blasted for putting a very pretty gloss on what happened and sweeping everything else under the rug. Donovan is the guy that continues to defend the executive order banning entry from 7 predominantly Muslim countries. He says it's a, quote, pause, and it doesn't target any religion. Donovan refuses to hold a town hall meeting. He continues to encourage attending his telephonic town halls instead, saying that he wants to wait for things to calm down and people will be too disrespectful in a live meeting. Unfortunately, his tele-town halls are a joke, and here's why. The call featured 18 questions. Unfortunately, 7 of those were answered with what is becoming Donovan's trademark line, call my office.
When they ask for a piece of equipment, they send them the cheapest thing they could possibly imagine. My husband, Julian, a local 37, is taking away his pension. He worked for one police plaza. He just retired.
Okay, Linda, since that,
Yes?
can I invite you to call my office tomorrow?
I said, why are you increasing my value of my home that you increase my taxes so much when I've shown from your rolling sales that my house is not worth that much?
What I'd like for you to do is, again, like I said to one of the young ladies earlier, call my office, Alex, tomorrow.
But the biggest thing was I live on Staten Island. So how do I get to Manhattan to a decent doctor and hospital? Because we have none on Staten Island. I was in Manhattan today to my doctor. That's $100 a day for me.
Would you call my Staten Island office tomorrow?
I'm having difficulty trying to find a one-bedroom apartment for less than $1,500 per month. Why are the rents so high?
Rocco, can I do this? I've done this with a number of callers. I'd like you to call my office tomorrow and see if we could help you.
One of my concerns is the assessment for my home. I'm a senior citizen, and it was so outrageously assessed that I have a house that's a row house, and we're attached, and I am the highest tax person on my entire block.
Please call my office tomorrow. Tell them you were on the call. We're going to let the staff know.
These aren't unique problems. Many of his constituents are experiencing them. And callers reported feeling cheated. Saying, call my office is like saying, I have no solution to your problems, and I'm too scared and too lazy to come up with anything about it. The Tele-Town Hall was never officially announced. Knowledge of the call was spread strictly by word of mouth. Donovan never promoted it. And the day after, Donovan told the press that 55,000 people registered and that 14,000 people were on the call. This was never corroborated in the media by FLS Connect, the company that hosted the call. 55,000, that's an impossible number, because if you wanted to join the call, you needed to hear about it from a friend, call your district office to register with your phone number, receive a call in the morning of the Tele-Town Hall requesting your email address, then reply to an email from Donovan's office requesting that you verbally consent to the call by 2 p.m. or you'd be unregistered from the call. Pray you actually receive that call, because many constituents reported never receiving the call. Then you have to have a pen and paper ready once you receive the call to write down another phone number and a 6-digit code, and if you didn't get it the first time, that was it. They didn't repeat it. Sit on your phone for an hour not getting to ask your questions because the calls were pre-screened. A lot of them were pre-screened softball questions. Many constituents do not feel that their voices are being heard and are unsure if their questions will ever be addressed. The reality is that each day, our 45th president gives us evidence why he is unfit for office, and we see our representatives doing nothing to protect us.
Share your thoughts in the comments section below and with your elected representatives. And if you like this video and want to see more, please share, like, and subscribe. The constituents will be heard.